The first treatment we were having was the thalassotherapy, which I'd never heard of before, so I was quite excited about that one. And we got into our robes and we got our slippers on and all the Champney things, which was exciting. And then we walked down to the pool, and we got in the pool. It was lovely, warm water. It was really gorgeous, really relaxing. And there was all of us together in the water, and the therapist talked through the different treatments within the water that you could have. You had to rotate round. And they're really exciting actually. Some of it was a really funny feeling when you got in the water, the jets that were coming out of the walls and from all different areas, and you had to walk around, or you had jets sprayed onto your back or around your stomach and different areas. And it was really relaxing, but really unusual as well, a feeling I'd never experienced before. But, and it was very giggly. It was, it was a bit of a laugh as well as relaxing, which was fun. So that was really lovely. That was a nice feeling. So when we came out of the water, we really felt very relaxed. It was just like you could just sleep forever. You just needed to lay down and do nothing for the rest of the day. But we had the other exciting treatments to look forward to. So that was a nice way to start. It was really good, really interesting. So after the thalassotherapy, we went on to have our massage. We each had our own therapist, which was lovely, so we went into our own private room with no one else there, and we laid on the table with our sheets over us, and I think it was a full body massage, so I started at the top, worked the way down, and that was so relaxing. They had the lovely music on in the background, so you could just drift off and fall asleep. And I think they started at the fingertips and then worked up the arms and then round and then down to the toes and up the body and then front and back. So that was really, really lovely. I've never had a massage before and it was just fantastic. And they used some really lovely oils as well, which smelled really nice. After lunch, we went on to have our rasul, I think it was called, the mud therapy, where there was 4 of us that went into a chamber, which was really lovely. It had stars on the ceiling and it was very dark. And we had to cover our bodies in a dark mud and then cover our chest in a light and our face in a light coloured mud. Something I've never done before, but it was a good laugh to start with when we were in there covering ourselves, caping ourselves in this mud, which is something we've not done before. So that was a bit of a giggle with the girls. And then we had to sit down in our seats and it got really, really warm, so we really started to sweat quite a bit, and I guess all the mud was really working into our skin quite well. And we stayed, I think it was about 20 minutes, and there was all this steam that was coming over, so you couldn't really see much. It was quite funny. And then after 20 minutes, when you're starting to sweat and all this mud starting to ooze into your body and smoothing off all your skin, the ceiling started to rain, so all this water was coming down, which was washing off all of the mud on our body. So I couldn't see for most of the time. All the water was in your eyes and everyone was laughing and it was all very funny. So the actual experience was quite amusing. It was a real fun thing to do. But then when we came out, I think I really did notice the effect that the mud had on the body. It was absolutely fantastic. My skin was so smooth. It was really lovely. So I think that was probably one of the best treatments that we had during the day. I really, really enjoyed that one, and something I'll definitely do again, because I wasn't quite sure what it would do to me. And when you felt your legs and your arms after, I couldn't believe how smooth they felt. It was lovely. And even for a few days after, it really was fantastic. So that was a real experience, that one. We went on to have our makeup lesson. That was really interesting because I do like putting on my makeup, but I'm normally just, I'll choose one thing and I'll stick it on and I don't really think about it. So it was nice to have somebody to talk you through how to apply the makeup, what makeup to use for your face tone, and so that was really interesting. The other girls had their little notepads, so they were writing down some ideas, which I know they've used, which was really good. And then I got to have my makeup done at the end of the day, which was really nice. So I got to go out in the evening with a nice makeup on, which was really good. So that was really lovely to have that experience, to know what to use, how to apply it. And also the Hazel, who did my makeup on the day, she came to the wedding and she did my makeup for the day at the wedding, which was really nice. So I had my trial on my day at Champney's, and then she came and applied my makeup at the wedding, so that was really useful. I definitely think that going to Champney's, going to a health spa before your wedding is very beneficial. I mean, it really does relax you. It's a chance to get together with your friends and have a good old giggle, which we certainly did. And then you can have your treatments, and like I did, I had my trial for my makeup for the wedding, which was really useful. But just to be able to relax and really unwind, I definitely think you really need it, because planning a wedding is very stressful.